Shairam to everyone in Psyche Sangh family. This evening, I would like to share two anecdotes, two Leelas of Bhagwan Baba, who played with us devotees, time and place, occasion are all his choice. We are nobody to decide anything. He is the script writer, actor, director, manager, and everything. We are just an instrument in his divine Leelas and hand. I am going back to 1972, April 18 morning. I was posted in a unit, a squadron, which was operating at the international border to supply transport, personnel, and essential items. Our aircraft, due to some structural mechanical problem, was grounded over a month. So we all pilots used to be seated discussing, chatting in the crew room, very, very highly disappointed and demoralized because we were grounded. Things passed and we had a new commanding officer, Wing Commander K.N. Jory, posted to us, and he was also feeling bad because on his arrival he was unable to fly the aircraft posted. We remained so dejected, frustrated for quite some time. On 17th evening, April 17th evening, we got a message from the air headquarters that from tomorrow early morning we will be able to resume our flying. The whole unit was so excited. Everyone had their faces glooming with happiness. And early in the morning, everyone was there to attend to the first aircraft which was going to take off for an advanced landing ground mission. As we were grounded for more than a month, it was mandatory for all of us to be checked by some qualified pilots. So some more pilots, apart from two pilots to fly the aircraft, some more additional operational pilots were also asked to be in the aircraft. I was not included earlier, but as we were all standing, my commanding officer smiled at me, "Hi, Eddie, come on, hop in." So I happily also got into the aircraft. We flew towards the hill, and unfortunately that day weather was very, very not very friendly. At the mouth of the valley, it was all clouding and rain was threatening to be, blocking us. Anyway, after considering all consideration, we proceeded and landed at the advanced landing ground. People were so excited seeing the aircraft coming back after a month because they were all stranded. There were so many people wanted to be going back to the valley. We did not switch off because time was not permitting us because rain was threatening. And our intention of carrying out few training landing sorties at the advanced landing ground was also had to be cancelled. We managed to offload very hurriedly and asked people to board the aircraft and managed to close the aircraft and took off from the ALG. After we got up, climbed up to about 8,000 feet, and coming out of the valley, the flight engineer came and reported to the captain of the aircraft, Wing Commander Johari, our commanding officer, "Sir, a woman is dying." And he got so excited and he was telling, "Why, how?" The engineer reported, "She has already fainted and her mouth is full with froth, eyes roll up and lying straight on the floor." Then my commanding officer asked me, "Eddie, could you just go and check up?" I said, "Sir, I'll do." So I went back to the cabin, and there were almost about 27 passengers seated left and right. I found a lady straight and her head on the lap of the husband. I tried to communicate with the husband was the problem. It was not possible to communicate because of language. I showed the lady her tummy, the size, the condition of the lady, so I could make out that she was in a very advanced stage. No other communication, no other information could be received from the husband. I looked around, there were few ladies present. They were all frightened also. I could not get any help from them. The condition was so terrifying that nothing could be left except to check her conditions. So I prayed to the Lord and I checked up her conditions, and it was very easily our four fingers dilation. That means the delivery of a child was very imminent. So I hurriedly went back to my commanding officer and informed him, "Sir, a child is on the way. Another within just about 10 minutes time. Kindly inform base for the doctor to attend the aircraft and with a cutting material in his hand. We cannot transmit that seizure. Something was required to cut the umbilical cord because once we transmit, it is heard all over the world." Then he started, you know, thundering so many questions. "How are you going to do it? You are not a doctor. You are not a trained midwife. How are you going to deliver the child?" "Sir, kindly leave it to me. There's no time to be wasted at all. There's no other way at all except trying to do the job." So I went back, requested the passengers to be slightly adjusted, collected all their luggage, put a wall between them and the rear of the aircraft. I called the husband, made him sit down, placed her head on his lap. Then I prayed to my Lord and started checking on. The child's head was emerging. I kept on manipulating the passage, praying all the way to my Lord. And suddenly, slowly and slowly, a baby was emerging on my palm. Finally, the child was fully delivered. The placenta was inside. There was nothing to clean the newborn baby because we carry nothing of the sort. I was forced to tear off the lady's saris, wipe the child clean, wrap the child, somehow managed to keep his body warm. After cleaning his face and other thing, the child was still connected with the mother. We carry nothing except the blade for sharpening our pencil to work out, navigational problems. So we could not cut the umbilical cord also. So after wrapping the child, I showed the child's face to the mother. The mother gives us a beautiful smile, which I still remember. I have never seen such a charming face on any lady's face at all. After some time, we landed at the base. The whole unit was so excited. Doctor came, then took over the charge thereafter. The lady was taken to the Dribuga Medical College. Then we come to know that the lady was married for 9 years, did not have a child at all. The husband and wife kept on doing all sort of pujas and prayers. And at the advanced landing ground, which was very close to the border, two doctors, a doctor from Assam Rifle and a doctor posted at CPWD, they tried each and everything they knew to deliver the child for 21 days. Can you believe a lady having labor pain for 21 days? Shocking and surprising. And they told me later that, sir, we tried everything which are even tabooed in the medical science to save the life of the lady, even if the child has to be compromised. But with Bhagwan's size, blessings, a very healthy son was born to the parents, and with his grace, two lives were protected that day. This news was broadcasted all over the world, and that evening happened to be all ambassadors being called for a get together at the Rashtrapati Bhavan when the President Sri Bibi Giri was the President of India. All ambassadors of the world assembled, and our Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal Latif, was also present. The President was so very excited. I was told by Air Chief that he called him in front of everyone and congratulated him, patting on his shoulder. That your boys have done a wonderful job, and narrating the whole story to the whole gathering. Air Chief Marshal Latif later asked me to be present in his presence and wanted to listen to the story from me. And he was so happy, and he held me in his arms very tightly and encouraged me to keep it up. This was how it happened on 18 April 1972. The story was picked up all over the world, and lot many calls and messages came from the people abroad also. Sai Ram.